Good day, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me, but let me just check it out. Okay, welcome once again. So today I would like to document how I do connect my PLC to HMI. Now for them to be able to communicate to each other. So that what I'll be documenting for today. Okay, I was previously working on something. I'll just open a new session. So you're straight up putting up try portal for a new project. Okay, so for this project, we'll create a new one, create a new project. I'll just call it test or better still. Mhm. Yep. Okay, so since it's a new project, we have to configure a device. So what device I will be need? Are we going to need or will I be needing for this? Let me add a new device. So a controller first, F7 CPU. Yep. Oh, picking the controller, I have access to the physical. I think that should be 4.2. Yes, 4.2 has the controller details. Add, allow it. Okay, so still need to add a new device one more time. So the HMI. I'll pick one of the basic panel. Yeah, basic panel, K2 400. That should be this guy. Yes, version 17. Okay, so next thing, click on project view over here. Sorry. I'll go to the PLC, device and network. So currently now you've been able to if I've been able to successfully add a PLC to the project and an HMI to the project. So once we go to device and network, so now we see our PLC and we see our HMI. So make sure you're on the network view and click on connections. Then just basically dragging and dropping this guy would create the connection for you. And you can see HMI connection. If you go back to the network tab here, see that it has done a Profinet connection also. Yes, so one more thing I forgot to add is the fact that let me go back trying to add a new device. So I unchecked a particular button. A moment, please. So HMI, exactly this guy, start device wizard. So if I had left that button checked in and I tried to add whatever addition I'm adding, so it's going to give me the setup wizard. I actually don't like that. I prefer building from scratch. Yes, this wizard. So I prefer building from scratch. But with this wizard, you're able to do some layout, some fundamentals already to guide you through. More like I forgot what they call it, but you know when you're trying to install the software, the wizard or the user wizard guide, something like that. So I actually don't like it. Cancel. I prefer building from scratch. So let's delete that HMI that we just added now. See the HMI 2. So I'm going to click the delete key. So yes, back to this. So basically, for me to know that yes, this particular HMI has been connected, and I can also customize the name instead of HMI one. I think I can rename it from here. Sorry. Okay, I can either rename it from here or from this place itself. Let's rename button, yes. So YTHMI. So if you go back to device and network. So basically if you have two, three, four HMI devices on the same controller, you can still keep on adding and still the same thing. You just drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. So how you keep on doing. So for this now, to be sure that this guy is truly connected, so he goes under the HMI drop down, go to connections. Yeah, so you should see it. HMI connection one, the PC, the CPU. I mean, that's PLC are using making use of S7 1200. The name of the PLC and the CPU type or node you would see there. And this HMI connection one is coming from this place. When you go to device and network, it's coming from here. You see, you can actually ping this guy HMI connection one. So if I drag and drop again, you see HMI connection two and the likes. So whether you know which on which cable, more like you are trying to trace the cable that okay, where is this guy connected to on the likes of it. So this is telling us that we successfully connected our HMI to our PLC. So just to test, I'm going to be doing a demo project for it. So program block. Since the demo project, I don't need to do categorizing the whole thing. Just a simple LED, push button to one LED. So I 0.0, Q 0.0. So when I come back to my HMI screens, HMI screens, yeah, screen one. So screen one is basically the root screen. And what root screen means is that mainly your HMI is booting up what the first screen is going to show. So you can keep on adding other screens as you go, depending on how far or wide the project is going to be. So for this now, we're going to be adding, let me pull out this guy. So we're able to see our program exactly. So I'm going to be adding, this is going to be our, okay, let me just rename it. Rename tag, tag one, PB1, that's push button one, change, and this will be lamp L1, that's lamp one, rename tag L1. So for this demo project, we'll be able to see the status of our lamp on the HMI. So that will be doing. So embed this guy back once more. So at this right hand side, you see your toolbox. So this is basically a circle we're using as an LED indicator. I might not really be explaining much of this because I just want to document how to do the connection, which I've successfully done already. I want to show a demo to show that yes, this guy is actually working fine. So basically, each of the documentation I'll be doing as time goes on, after writing the PLC program as a single phase, the next phase that is going to follow it is will be to do an HMI presentation of it. So they are going to document and even see more errors that HMI can also bring up. So hit on this guy, click on properties, which were already here. Then go to animations, go to appearance. So the tag, which tag do you want to connect this particular circle to? So when you click on these three icons here, you go to PLC tags, the default tag table, and you hit on PB1 since that is tag you want. Sorry, L1 since that's the tag you want to display on the HMI. So once you do that, click on range, click on add new one more time. So if the tag is on 0, that's off. What should be the color? Let's leave it at default. Then or let's change it. Let's change it to red. Sorry, green. Yeah, green for safety. Then if it's on, let's change it to red, and let's add a bit of flashing. So it's going to be blinking. Basically, yeah, that's basically it. So after which, one thing you should always note is that it is advisable to always start your PLC first. Especially when you're simulating, it's advisable to simulate your PLC first before the HMI. So click on the simulate button, click on OK, OK. Allow the whole thing to load. Let's take quite some time. And yeah, I noticed that as I'm screen recording and trying to run this to TI Porter and possibly factoring on my PC is really, really dragging this guide. I think that'll make me either stop one of them, maybe, okay, stop the screen recording. This guy is going to be quite responsive. But anyways, it's all good, part of the process. Okay. Connection, internet surface, Profinet, IE, start search, start search. Mm, start search. I should update some errors, some messages actually. Okay, let me just give some time, maybe responsiveness. Okay, trying to look for the PLC. Okay, see it. Click on load. Consider trusted device. It's time to compile and download. And it's almost done loading. start module and finish. Okay, so we successfully started our simulated PLC. Now let's go to the HMI that we just connected. So same thing, same way if you want to start your simulation, you have to select the PLC object, then you click on the simulation button. So now it's grayed out. So go to just click on screen. Simulation button will be back on, and you click on it once more to start simulating the HMI. It's going to compile. Once it's done compiling, it should pop up. Yep. So start simulation. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I was about to say that that's strange. That should have been on the default color. I forgot that we changed it to green. So I don't think this guy will be able to stick. So when we go to the screen is back again. Go to properties of this guy. You see, once it's on zero, the background color should be green, which is what is happening now. Is on green. So if we go back to our code base, let's simulate this guy and try to post values. So I just want to take note of something. Let me see if it's possible. I do this. Yes, it's possible I do this. So I want you to take note of something. So now let's see how fast it's going to respond. So modify to one. This is slow. Let's try that again. Modify to one. Modify to one. Okay, but still let me do that from the PLC itself. Let's overwrite from the PLC itself. Yeah, it's also quite possible to do overwriting through watch and force tables, but I've not really dedicated time to learn what it is. Or I've not really seen personally during my time on the field and like I've not really seen the need for watch and force tables. So I did not bother venturing into it. Maybe one of these days I'll do that and see. Okay. Well, the need for it simulator also actually. Well, all the same, let's expand this guy. This guy is meant to be modify. It's meant to modify. While doing that, since we've linked a particular tag to it, if you go to the HMI tags now, default tag table, you'll see a single button there. See this. So let's close this guy. Close. Sorry. So tag table. So the L1 we choose. So this name here, L1, is not the same L1 we have in our PLC tags. They are two different things entirely. So this L1 is naming convention for the HMI itself. Why this one is what is the naming convention on the PLC where you define your PLC tags over here. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So this L1 here, that's for the PLC, is this guy. Why this L1? Sorry. This guy is this guy for the PLC. Why this guy is just for the HMI? If I should change this guy, nothing would happen. But since the naming convention is good for other people, and so that it's better you leave it this way. So that once somebody else wants to hop into your project, you'll be able to be very easier to do that. So that's that for the naming convention. So let's go back to this simulation. So create a new project, tests for HMI writing, go find, create, creating projects. So how we do it thing. Okay, now I think it's good I actually learn and document my knowledge for wash tables. Because I would have been quite faster than this. Okay, still loading. Okay, so go to sim table one, import all or load all project tags. So we have our L1 and PV1. So if we go back to Premiere, oh, this guy is overlapping. Okay, let me just shorten it here. So go back to our main screen. So now I'm going to force this guy to one bit. And you see this is on red and it's blinking. And yep. So if you notice, the response time was actually not that fast. So let's do that again. See, it took some time. So in order to fix this, or if you feel like, okay, yes, I need the response time to be very, very fast or faster than what it is, then you have to go back to your HMI tags once more. HMI tags, then default tag table. So you open it. So let's expand this just for of this basic. Mm. So if you use the acquisition circle here, if you would hit the drop down button, then if you want to respond in 1 hour after the event has taken place, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So yeah, since we need to be very fast, 100 milliseconds would actually be fine, would be nice actually, since that's the lowest we can possibly go. Click on OK. So once you do that, you have to reload or restart the HMI or re-download the new change to the HMI. So we'll do that with this. So once software compilation starts, it's going to shut down the simulated PLC and restart it again. Exactly. So now it's blinking. So if we would turn it off again, see how fast the response is compared to before, in almost instantly. Yep, almost instantly. So I think that's that for it. That's all there is to know, or that's all the basic there is to know in connecting or trying to make communication happen between a PLC and a HMI. And without any more thing to say, yes, light out.